Hello everyone, my name is Samantha and I'm with Empower Multimedia. We post content regarding business, academia, and entrepreneurship. Remember, if you ever need help with starting or growing your business, click the link in the description for a free 15-minute consultation. Today we will be covering how to revamp your LinkedIn profile and some other little things you may not know about. Just as a reminder, this video is strictly informational and not advice. Now let's get into LinkedIn. So first things first, you're going to want a professional picture. Now, professional doesn't mean that you have to hire a photographer or anything like that, but as long as you can have someone take a picture of you that looks professional, very clean, clear, then you should be good to go. And you're going to upload this to your LinkedIn account. Basically, pictures scream 1,000 words, so when you add a photograph to your profile, it aids recruiters to retain your picture. Then when you show up for the interview, your picture clicks into place and they can retrieve your profile easily. And you also want to name your picture, for example, with your name, so then when someone runs a search with one of the keywords, your face is likely to pop up on their screens. And I would say maybe don't forget to smile because you're going to look a lot friendlier to recruiters. Furthermore, if you do have a picture on your LinkedIn profile, people are going to be more likely to trust you and contact you. So here's just a couple examples of what you could use for your picture. Next, you're going to want to think about your headline, and your headline is the most visible section on your LinkedIn profile. It should cardinally consist of your present job, core competencies, strengths, and soft skills. You're going to want to try to optimize all 120 characters by adding keywords, employable skills, and noteworthy designations that will open up opportunities for getting noticed by the recruiter or HR. On my personal LinkedIn, I didn't go that in depth because I tend to go more in depth in the About section, so I just have advertising student at the University of Illinois. Your next step is going to be your summary. So brevity in your summary portrays how well you get the gist of your professional voyage across to recruiters or talent acquisition professionals. The summary is the next eye catcher after the headline. That has an enduring impact on the recruiter. So to make it compelling, be sure to optimize on industry buzzwords and key technical expertise. Give prominence to your strengths and innate abilities. You want to accentuate your workplace panache by employing persuasive storytelling. And however, limit all of the above within range to 2,000 characters. And through your choice of words, you're going to want to make a gripping pitch to the recruiter as if it is face-to-face. So for a little example, my About section says, "My mission in life is to think creatively. Since I am about to graduate in May 2021 with a BS in advertising from the University of Illinois, I can finally make that goal a reality not only in my personal life, but my professional life as well. I thrive on creating innovative and outstanding ideas that genuinely connect with people." So the next thing you're going to want to do is to detail your career experience. And this is going to be really important just for recruiters and anyone who looks at your profile, so they know that you've had different jobs and they can see all the different skills you've been able to work on through your different jobs. You're going to want to emphasize your accomplishments to complete the work experience in your corresponding firms for added sublimity. So as you can see on mine, currently I am self-employed and I also am a student at the University of Illinois, so I just have those little two things on the side of my profile. One of the big things you can do is connections. So the one thing you don't want to do is dwell in the solitude of your professional field. Distancing yourself from influential people is practically jeopardizing your career. Influencers and VIPs are just a connection request away, so showcase your project's strength and build enduring connections with them. Connect with people in your circle, but also heed those you aren't acquainted with. They might give you a profile of you and even consider referring you to their colleagues or superiors. Connections instantly add up your ranking on LinkedIn, and all you have to do is make a cursory effort. So to do this, you can basically search people, or LinkedIn will give you recommendations when you go on LinkedIn on the side. And if you want to view your connections, you just click your connections and then you can see everyone you have. You also have the option to recommend people, so like influencers, managers, CEOs, and CFOs, and basically anyone dubbed in a high position gets the most number of views on his or her LinkedIn profile. Recommending these notable profiles is one of the canny routes to getting signed in the VIP's good books. So take time out to write a few concise, quick-witted sentences to recommend your boss or any authoritative figure. If they know you well 99% of the time, they will do the same for you, and having your superior recommend you on the forte will basically push you forward when recruiters see your profile. Basically, all you have to do to recommend someone is go to their profile, and on the right side, right next to message, near their picture, you click the more button, and then you can click the recommend button and basically write a recommendation. You can also request a recommendation if you would like one from them. I think it's also noteworthy that recruiters can view the posts that you've liked or commented on and accordingly sift through your interests. So you're going to want to like as many relevant posts you can and leave that with a bright, ignited piece of your mind. It could, however, leave a bad impression if you offend people or anything, so just make sure when you're liking and commenting, you're keeping in mind that people can view what you like and comment. I think if you can, you should also take advantage of the featured section on LinkedIn. This is below the about section, and you can basically post any kind of media or links to anything. So for example, mine has a link to my Adobe portfolio where people can see some work of my advertising. This is going to be great for recruiters because they're going to be able to see some of your work before you even apply, so maybe it'll catch their interest and they'll message you. Another thing you can play around with is the skills and endorsements section. And basically what you can do here is put any different skills you have. So for example, foreign languages or like Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, basically anything. You can even put time management if you want to. And basically other people can give endorsements for the skills, which makes you look more marketable to recruiters because they can look at your skills and see, what kind of things you have practiced with and what you've worked with in the past, and they can see if people are giving you endorsements to, basically say if that's true or not. There's also the accomplishments section, so here you can really put anything. For example, I put some of the courses I've taken, some of the organizations I've been a part of, and the languages that I speak, and basically people can look through these and see what kind of stuff you've done in the past, and if it really will connect with their business in the future, and if you have the skills and interests that it takes to be part of their business. And on a side note, I would also consider adding in a background image on your LinkedIn profile. I think it'll make you look a lot more professional, and if you do something eye-catching, I think recruiters will be more likely to look at your profile and maybe message you. Just make sure you keep everything professional and not too crazy, so then people will look at you and say, oh, they're really creative, I want them. And finally, I just want to talk about the LinkedIn job section. Here you can search for jobs by either, city, state, zip code, or you can search by title or company. And I think this section is really helpful when you need to find jobs. There are so many jobs out there, and it's really easy. You can just click on a job and click apply with one click. And basically you can just upload a resume and it'll send it right to the recruiter, and they can get back to you if they feel the need to. Thank you for watching. This concludes the video. Make sure you check back with Empower Multimedia for all of your business, academia, and entrepreneurship concerns. Remember, if you ever need help with starting or growing your business, click the link in the description for a free 15-minute consultation. If you have any questions, comments, or video recommendations, please comment below. Also remember to like and subscribe.